In the name of Allah is the beginning of all good. We too start with it. Know, my soul, this blessed phrase is not only the symbol of Islam, but also the perpetual chant of all beings in their own state. If you want to understand what a great, inexhaustible power and what a plentiful, unending blessing in the name of Allah is, look at and listen to this allegorical story. A traveler in the Arabian deserts needs to take the name of a tribal chief and seek his protection. Only then can he be safe from bandits and provide for his needs. Otherwise, he will be left alone to face countless enemies and needs, leading to his ruin. So, for such a journey, two men set out into the desert. One was humble, the other was proud. The humble one took the name of a chief. The proud one did not. The one who took the name traveled safely everywhere. If he encountered a bandit, he would say,
"I travel under the name of the chief."
The bandit would leave him alone. If he entered a tent, he would be shown respect because of the name. The proud man, on the other hand, suffered such hardships throughout his journey that they are indescribable. He was always trembling, always begging. He became both humiliated and disgraced. So, my proud soul, you are that traveler. This world is like a desert. Your helplessness and poverty are boundless. Your enemies and needs are endless. Since this is the case, take the name of the eternal owner and everlasting ruler of this desert. Thus, you can escape from begging the entire universe and trembling before every event. Yes, this phrase is such a blessed treasure that your boundless helplessness and poverty bind you to boundless power and mercy, making your helplessness and poverty the most acceptable intercessors in the presence of the all-powerful, most merciful. Yes, the one who acts with this phrase is like a soldier who enrolls in the army and acts on behalf of the state, fearing no one. He says, "In the name of the law, in the name of the state," and accomplishes every task, withstands everything. We said at the beginning, all beings, in their own state, say, "In the name of Allah." Is that so? Yes. For instance, if you see a single man come and forcibly gather all the people of a city in one place and make them work forcibly, you would certainly know that this man is not acting on his own behalf or with his own power. Rather, he is a soldier acting on behalf of the state, relying on the power of a king. Similarly, everything acts in the name of the Almighty. For example, seeds and grains like tiny particles carry huge trees on their heads, lifting burdens like mountains. Thus, every tree says, "In the name of Allah," filling its hands with the fruits from the treasury of mercy and serving them to us. Every garden says, "In the name of Allah," and becomes a cooking pot in the kitchen of power, where various and many different delicious foods are cooked together. Each blessed animal like cows, camels, sheep, and goats says, "In the name of Allah," and becomes a milk fountain from the mercy of Allah. They present us with the finest, purest sustenance, like the water of life, in the name of the provider. Every plant, tree, and grass with their silky soft roots and stems say, "In the name of Allah," piercing through hard stones and soil. They say, "In the name of Allah," in the name of the most merciful, and everything becomes subservient to them. Yes, just as the branches spreading in the air and bearing fruit, the roots spreading with ease in hard stone and soil, and bearing fruit underground, and the delicate green leaves remaining fresh for months against intense heat, all give a strong slap to the face of the naturalists and poke a finger into the eye of their blindness. They declare that even the hardness and heat, which they rely on the most, act under a command. Those soft roots, like the staff of Moses, peace be upon him, obey the command, strike the rock with your staff, and split the stones. And those delicate leaves, like the body parts of Abraham, peace be upon him, recite the verse, "O fire, be cool and safe against the scorching heat." Since everything says, "In the name of Allah" spiritually, bringing and offering Allah's blessings to us, we too should say, "In the name of Allah." We should give in the name of Allah and receive in the name of Allah.